And here we are. And in a second, we'll just get in here. Hey guys, what is happening? It's Big Jack Films here. Welcome to another live stream. Again, forgive the camera angle. It's really dodgy. What is that? There we go. Hope you guys are doing okay. How's everybody doing on this Thursday? We didn't do a live stream yesterday. Namely because I am physically exhausted. Had a really nice long week with Honey Bear, and she came to visit, and she's in the chat, of course. And yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. We're just gonna take it easy this week. It's just gonna be a Star Wars edit because we gotta get back on episode 3. Just a little update. We're down to the last 40 shots, visual effects wise, so things are in motion. I've had to postpone its release for a little bit because I'm still working on it. But in the meantime, we're going to take it easy today and focus merely on the review portion, which I have not done in a while. We're going to work on editing that today. So obviously, you guys have seen the rules at the start. Starmaster has been kind enough. If you go scroll up the chat, you see the rules. Let's just go do a quick little rundown while we're here. Number 1, be respectful in the group chat. No fights, no insults or whatever. Keep the language PG. And yes, I guess I could briefly talk about this whole YouTube thing that's a bit of a hassle. So, yeah, basically the world government's all said, fuck freedom. Let's just, like, cut out half the internet. There is going to be something with, like, content with identification to use the internet now. It sucks, but we just gotta keep trekking through. But, yeah, keep it PG, because I don't know what the hell is going to be happening with YouTube with this new system in place that's going to be coming out on the 13th. Now, it's supposed to only affect the US, but I don't know what's going on with Canada. Rule number 3, please avoid repeating the same question over and over. It's been a long time, but we value it. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys. Don't constantly send requests and so on. There's that. If you'd like to donate or submit a request for us to react to something, super chats are welcome. Low-key, we can't do anything too copyrighted heavy if we feel like it is. So if we have to decline your requests, we apologize because copyright is an issue. We've been having problems with that. For those interested, yes, please support my Patreon. Honeybear has also put that down. Let's just greet each other warmly, like friends in a club, of course. And let's just have fun. Let's just have fun on this thing. So yeah, thank you so much for Starmaster for supporting that. And also, what the hell did Osiris put in here? Yes, thank you, Osiris. Guys, please go support Honeybear's website, resiliencymedia.com. It's a local therapy organization to help kids in low-income housings provide therapy for kids, which is great. So yeah, that's really all we got going here. So let's get started here. Let's just answer a couple questions too. You still have copies of King Kong Phantom on VHS. What are movies you like that Nikita doesn't? So we have our own different tastes in movies. We both share common ground. We like Star Wars, Harry Potter, anime. She's more Harry Potter, I'm more Lord of the Rings. Stuff like that. In terms of copies, we've actually sold out of copies for a while. I definitely have to make more at some point and get them manufactured. So that is ultimately what's happening there. How do I make a super chat? Sure, King. If you have your Google account connected to a PayPal or something, you can donate that way. You just have to set it up to where your Google or YouTube account can have a PayPal system in place. Who's trying to make a story out of their own review show? So yeah, the storyline's going to keep going with this Revenge of the Sith review, and that's what's like. I mean, the visual effects are one of the biggest things that are taking so long. So because I'm doing them all by myself. But good to see everybody here. Welcome to the chat. So let's get started on Revenge of the Sith, the review. We're working on that today. Let's just go ahead and get that started. Hopefully there are no crashes. Here we are. This is what we're currently working on. Hey, and our first super chat of the night from Honey Bear. Thank you so much. I love you so much, Honey Bear. Really appreciate the help there. Thank you so much. Honest to God, that is so wonderful. I'm just gonna switch out here. And yeah, you can see we're working on Revenge of the Sith, the review. there is a lot to work on. So we're gonna get started. I don't know if you guys can hear the system, hopefully. But let's get going here. Again, huge thank you to Honeybear for that. Cards, like gift cards? I'm not sure. I don't know. I would definitely say, sure, King, ask your parents' permission. We don't want to be eligible. But, yeah, that would be ideal to just see if you can pass that through. Told you that. I'm not sure if I told you this, however, I managed to get some actors to play Denim and Anne. Awesome! Awesome. Looking forward to seeing the cast all assemble. It's good you're getting that going. Came back to Florida. Yeah, Dean! Glad you had fun in Florida. I hope it was good. Hope you guys had fun. Also, low-key, I'm probably just going to go for, like, a little bit, like an hour and a half, because I am a little bit exhausted, but, you know, I'm doing this for you guys, so let's get going here. But, yeah, at the moment, I am currently working on talking about General Grievous, which is really cool. So that's sort of our go-to thing that's going to be, and we're just going to go start working on this shit. So let's do this. So it's just going through clips from the movie and essentially assembling this massive, gigantic thing we have to put together. So I'm going to start working on this. Really cool. So yeah, again, we're just going through, we're just taking clips from the movie. You know, just us predicted. I'm really excited to see this thing finished. Like, I know it's taking longer just because of the visual effects involved, but I'm having a lot of hype on this one. This one's going to be exciting for everybody to see. Nice. That's awesome, Dean. I'm really glad you got a chance to do that.
Best work in the film done with this character. Credit has to go to not just the animators, but the conceptual artists who spent months creating the final design and his incredible voice provided by... But some of it was used to create the look of Grievous's guards, which in of themselves are equally...
So at some point I have to go back and get some other BTS role. Like, I have to find BTS role of Matthew Wood, which I can't seem to find right now. That's okay. I think he is here somewhere in these documentaries. Let me actually see if he's anywhere in here. But first, let's get these guards going here, because I'm going to show them off. Just gotta scroll through the movie. Hey, Kiwi2more, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're just editing our review for Revenge of the Sith. Working on that, have worked on that in a little bit. And it's just going to be a simple stream because I am a little bit tired. Also, a little announcement, guys. I will be attending Fan Expo Canada. It'll be August, when is that? August 21st to the 24th at the Metro Toronto Convention Center if you guys want to come say hi. So there's that. A lot of guests at this one, too. They got David Kay's going to be there, which is cool. David Kay, Ewan McGregor, the cast of Back to the Future. All of them are going to be showing up. Hope that Peter Jackson's remake of King Kong will get a re-release for the 20th anniversary. Yeah, I'm hoping there's some 20th anniversary stuff happening soon. I'll be writing my next review tonight, and it might not be ready till the third week of August. No worries, man. Take your time. That's all that matters. I think right now everybody is taking their time, especially us with Revenge of the Sith, because this thing is, once again, a nightmare. I know definitely after this, I'm going to have to clean my PC because there is so much that happens in this final bit. I'm actually shocked we're able to do so much. So, yeah, this is huge.
So Grievous's guards, which in of themselves are equally cool to see, also including the first...
So let's see here. I gotta find the just sort of areas where I can like really add to this. That's not the best. I gotta find a really nice shot with these guys. Oh, I know what shot I can use. It's all about finding the right angles to fill in those gaps. General Grievous had pretty gruesome deaths in the film. Yeah, like he was such a badass in the Clone Wars, Tarkovsky's Clone Wars. Really cool to see those things in action. Yeah, like this thing. Hey, Cinematic Trash, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're just here chilling, editing Revenge of the Sith. I have not edited this review in a while. All right, they're bringing back Beetleborgs. That's awesome. Yeah, like Huey, I've got a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7 external hard drives that I'm using. It's not even that. It's just the amount of stuff in this edit. Also, by the way, Pinnacle's dying. This might be the last thing I ever do on Pinnacle in terms of just, like, big reviews. I'm probably gonna have to switch formats at some point. Which is fine, I need a fresh start.
Equally cool to see, also including the first canonical weapon.
Okay, now this is where I have to go in. Hey, Short King with that $1 super chat! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Thank you so much, because our algorithm has been kind of bad lately, so this really helps. Hugely supportive. Really appreciate it, Shark King. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually almost 8 hard drives, because there's so much I actually have to start updating it too at some point. There's so much. I've actually had to buy them because I have to store so much stuff. But at some point I have to do a huge reorganization of all my files and storage and everything. And also I have to move stuff to the new hard drives because I'm always concerned that the old hard drives are going to fry. So, it's something that I always have to kind of keep an eye on. But yeah, that's something really kind of important to have handy when you're doing this kind of stuff. All right, let's see here. I like this part, here in the documentary with he talk about the staff. So here we go.
Good to see, also including the first canonical weapons that can block lightsabers.
Yeah. One day I will have to send a super chat live stream one day right now. No worries, Star Master, no worries. Oh, hey, Austin, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're just editing Revenge of the Sith. Austin, this thing is a monster. Revenge, I don't know if you watched the last 2 that I did. Those are nothing. Revenge of the Sith is going to end up being 3 hours long. Just so you know, I got a lot to talk about and a lot to do in the story. So there you go.
First canonical weapons that can block lightsabers, or as Lucas put it.
Okay, so this is where. Yeah, that's what I always like the body. See, how come Hasbro? How come you've never made a toy of this thing? The body. I want a toy of the bodyguard staff, the General Grievous staff. How have we never gotten a toy of this? Or like a collectible or an FX toy. Like, this shit would sell. I would so want one. The bodyguard staff. Because that thing is really, really cool. I love this prop. Like, I think we need one. Guys, I think we honestly need one of these as a toy. The bodyguard staff. It's so fucking cool. So here we go. So I love how Lucas puts it together here, how he describes it. It's actually like perfect because I like the fact that he created weapons that can like block lightsabers that aren't lightsabers. Like he said it best, where he said, "You got a laser sword that could cut through anything. You're stuck." It's like Superman. Superman without kryptonite wouldn't work. So this is basically the lightsaber kryptonite. Actually, hey DC. Can we get a lightsaber with the Kyber crystal made out of kryptonite? Like a kryptonite lightsaber? Yes. It would be green, but it'd be really cool if we got like a Kryptonian lightsaber. Like, yes. Give me that shit. Let's see here. Check out Jack's Patreon request video so you can do. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Shark King for sure. Definitely do that. Even though I since moved schools, a lot of casts are to meet people in the theater program I own school. That's awesome. Like, that's really cool that you're utilizing them. I'm sure they really will appreciate something like this. I plan the Lord of the Rings trilogy since I found them at a yard sale. Nice. Extended edition Star Master? I would hope so.
Goes along here between it.
Just gonna do this. Just gonna go here.
Lucas put it.
If you got a laser sword that can cut through anything and do anything, then you're sort of stuck. It's like Superman. Superman without kryptonite wouldn't work.
That's really what it all is. Like, Superman without kryptonite would not work, and that is George's reasoning. I love that. I love the fact that that is his. I love the bodyguard stats. I just can't get another. Again, can we please get a toy of this, Hasbro? How have we gotten this far without getting a goddamn toy? Seriously. I love this shit.
You got laser blade that can do anything and do anything when you first speak as a Superman. Superman got kryptonite overnight.
See, sometimes I have to mimic what I know what I'm going to talk about so I can stick it in later. And I can remove that.
Where's Lucas from it?
You got laser blade that can do anything and do anything when you first speak as a Superman. Superman got kryptonite overnight.
Originally, George Lucas wanted...
Here. Okay. No worries, Dean. Listen, rest. You've had a long vacation, a long adventure. The footage is appreciated on your end. Enjoy the day.
Originally, George Lucas wanted actor Gary Oldman, of all people, to voice the droid general.
Okay, this is where I have to get Gary Oldman footage. So I kind of have to look into my archives. So let's just go do some digging. So I have the footage here. Let me go to... Yeah, so fun fact. Reeves was originally supposed to be voiced by Gary Oldman. I did not know this. I was like, oh, shit. That would have been cool. There's third pod similar to V-Rex. Oh, nice. That's cool. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna use that clip. That'll come in handy. Oh, that should be fine. Let's go to where's the movie in the library. No worries, Dean. Enjoy. Take a rest.
Originally, George Lucas wanted actor Gary Oldman.
We're gonna get Gary Oldman in here. Let me just see where that is. I think it's under the professional that I had that clip from. Dang, where did I have this footage? I'm trying to look for the professional. Where is that? Oh, there it is. I gotta go in and put that into the video. I think the Megazord would kick his ass, honestly. I actually will have to side it with them, and I think the thing crashed for a sec. One moment. No, I don't want to upload a video. Screen. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. We're back. Had a little crash there for a sec. And just fade it. That just gives it a bit more cool weight to it. Thank you so much, Shark King. It really is appreciated on your end. All super chats are always appreciated and always welcomed.
Originally, George Lucas wanted actor Gary Oldman, of all people, to voice the droid general. But not only being a member of the Actors Guild and being signed up for Christopher Nolan's...
Yeah, so here's the thing. Gary, unfortunately, could not do Reeves because, one, he was part of the Actors Guild, which these films were kind of dependent on, but also because he was already under contract to do Batman Begins. So he unfortunately could not make it to do Star Wars. So this is where we have to get footage from Batman Begins, which I have. Go to Batman Begins. I'm also going to see if I have any clips from the movie that are a little easier to digest. I don't think so. Let me check. Under what's under my documentary list? In my archives. don't think I have anything for Batman Begins. I'll have to go dig those out. Do I? No, surprisingly not. I'll have to go dig those out later. But let's just go ahead and take from The Dark Knight, or from Batman Begins, and we'll stick that in the cut. Let's just take the trailer from Batman Begins, and we're just going to put that in there. Using trailer footage also does help cut time, too. I'm curious to see Godzilla be the main focus. Hi, Spider-Man Prime. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Wow, we got 18 people in so far. That's awesome. That's amazing. Is there a show on stream? How do we do that? Let's see here. Can I show, like, the comments? Oh, okay, that's cool. I can see the comments in here. That's awesome. That does block me out of the things. Let's just see. My chat overlay. Okay. I guess I can... Oh, nope. There. That's interesting. Let's see if I can find some good footage of Commissioner Thornton. I hope there's not much. Let me try. I don't think there's too much that we can use with Gordon. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just trying to find the right shot here. I wonder if this trailer even has Gordon. Yeah, there's literally... Oh, wow, there's, like, no footage of Gordon in this. Okay, so you know what? Gonna have to check... Gonna have to just pull up the movie, so... Alright, let's do that. Which, thankfully, I have. Gary Oldman turned down the role for Speed 2 to star in the villain in Air Force One. Good choice, honestly, for Gary. That was actually a really decent choice. Alright, you know what? We're just going to pull out the movie. So let's go to archive section. And see Batman, Dark Knight Trilogy, grab Batman Begins, and that should take care of that. Alright, Bob's your uncle, that should take care of some things. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're now almost 20 minutes in, and this review's an hour and 10 minutes so far. And that's okay. It's a lot, but it's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and just go to a scene in the film that I can just quickly rip in and just grab. So let's go to, around here. So, yeah, here. Yeah, this is here. This here's good. That's a good line. That's a good one right there. Right there's her. That's a good shot. I like that. Here we go.
This guild and being signed up for Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins make him unavailable, but Gary Oldman himself being tired of his typecasting.
Right now, I gotta get clips from other Gary Oldman movies, so I have to get, I think I'm gonna get, Dracula, Lost in Space, gotta grab a couple things there. So let's go to... Thankfully, I have a good archive of clips I can use. Did Kamen Rider Black RX open the door to Banana? I don't know. I don't even know what? Okay. I actually don't know what you mean by that. Let's see here. Do I not have anything with Dracula? Hang on a sec. Wow, nothing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go and grab from. I think I have the movie. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, I have Dracula, so I can go grab that. I'm also gonna grab something I was gonna get. Like I said, do I have Lost in Space? I don't know if I do. Let's see here. Don't have Lost in Space. Okay, so you know what? Go ahead and just take Dracula and throw that in there. I have to check that. I got a really nice message in from one of my videos, so I'll have to check that in a sec. Let's go ahead and take that. Throw Bram Stoker's Dracula clips in there. That'll just actually help a little bit in terms of just making it look nice. Let's see here. He really is.
Gary Oldman himself being tired of his typecasting playing villains and wanted to explore other roles in acting. A villain.
There we go. Yeah, I agree. You know, like at some point you say, I'm tired of playing the bad guy. Let me do something else. So, yeah. I'll take another clip of Batman Begins on Rooks. I like the part where his kids were yeah, Gordon. Yeah, here, I like that. Like this scene here is actually really good. We're doing pretty good.
And wanted to explore other roles in acting, namely the hero after pulling that off surprisingly with Harry Potter and the...
Yeah, right. I have to get the Harry Potter clips. Wasn't thinking. Okay. I got this.
...was in acting.
I forgot I keep forgetting he's in Harry Potter. Oh my god, am I stupid? Oh, we're gonna have to grab Harry Potter then. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll help for sure. Okay. Where is Harry Potter? There we go. Now I kind of skim through Harry Potter. Yeah, here about right. Right about here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get some of that. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Just gotta kind of a little bit more. Everybody else ever notice how wide-angle lens the third one is? Like, holy shit. It's a lot. Yeah, I keep forgetting he was in that. Thank you, Archives. You saved me a ton of trouble. There we go. I have not heard of Dragon Hunters.
Acting, namely the hero after pulling that off roles in acting, namely the hero after pulling that off surprisingly with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Plus, didn't Gary Oldman already play a spidery sci-fi villain?
Yeah, I gotta get clips from Lost in Space. I'll have to worry about that later because I some reason don't have clips from Lost in Space. So I will have to remember that. But I know what I will put in. This is a nice joke.
Pulling that off, surprisingly, with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Plus, didn't Gary Oldman already play a spidery sci-fi villain?
Yeah, this is... No, I'm just gonna pull out a little classic. I'm gonna pull out a very old classic that I love. Because I have to get clips of him as Dr. Smith in Lost in Space. But, in the meantime, if I go to my archives, and I go to... It's under... This is the Quest for Camelot review that Doug did. Let me just check here. I don't know. I just throw that in there. Take Doug's review of just, because I love that. Spiders! I guess I'll just throw that in there. Because why not? Let's see. Yeah, we're in there, guys. Dragon Hunters is a 2008 French animated film based on a TV series name. Don't know if that would be up my alley, honestly, but it's like, alright, might be something worth checking. Yeah, here, this is the joke I want to get. I don't know why, I don't care how crappy the effects are, this shit will always be funny to me. This joke is always gonna crack me up.
Spiders!
That will always crack me up. Although what's funny is that guy with the glasses.com does not exist anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and prop this shot. Apparently Gary had expressed interest in playing Dumbledore. Yeah, which is interesting. I wonder who they're going to get to play Sirius Black in the show, the new show coming out. Which, let's see how that does. I don't know how that's going to do, guys. That might suck. That might legitimately suck. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, there we go. Now we got something here. Okay, here we go.
Pulling that off, surprisingly, with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Plus, didn't Gary Oldman already play a spidery sci-fi villain? Spiders! Villain.
And just trimming the fat, too, by the way.
Play a spidery sci-fi villain. Spiders! Well, it would be cool to see Gary take on the role.
Okay. We got this, guys. I have not watched much anime recently. I have not really had time. Unfortunately. Okay. Let us continue.
Actors Guild and being signed up for Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins make him unavailable, but Gary Oldman himself being tired of his typecasting playing villains and wanted to explore other roles in acting, mainly the hero after pulling that off surprisingly with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Plus, didn't Gary Oldman already play a spidery sci-fi villain? Spiders!
Alright. I heard it sucked. I heard the new Walking with Dinosaurs show sucked. I heard that was awful.
Well, it would be cool to see Gary take on the role.
So I got footage of Matthew Wood, which I believe is in the documentary. So we'll just kind of skip through here. Definitely have to check to see if he's he's got to be in here somewhere. These documentaries. It just has to. Okay, some of these angles, this is where Palpatine's declaring the Empire. How come we didn't get a chance to use those? That would have been cool. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be in here. It's all music. Let's see, is that? No. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be some way. Oh, is that Matthew Wood? No. Is that Matthew Wood? That's not Matthew Wood, is it? I don't think. No, that's not. That is not Matthew Wood. I can't believe I can't find really much footage of this guy. I might need to check on another thing here. Let's see, what was this? Mix? I think that's
Mix.
I know he was in the sound department on the prequels. Good, Beast of Destruction Studios. We're good. Doing really good right now. Okay, so I don't think we can find. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to check one other place. Definitely gonna have to dig through my archives here. So one moment. I'm pretty sure I have something here that would work. In there. Huh. Check here. That's Phantom Menace. That's that. Huh. Just got to take a minute to check here. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing really good right now. I just gotta skim through all my stuff here. Let me go back here. Maybe it's somewhere in here. I doubt it though. It's all about the pre-hype when I was excited for it. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be another very long review. Very detailed. Okay, I think it might be here. Where's the lightsaber? The return of Darth Vader. That's the BTS I was kind of looking for. Oh, this might take a hot sec, guys. God, I'm surprised I didn't use any footage yet from Within a Minute. Which is like the best documentary out there for this movie. I'm using a lot of the web documentary stuff. I don't know if I've used anything from Within a Minute yet. Interesting. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to upload that. I'm gonna have to render that. Get all that figured out. Let me just see here. Yeah, I have used absolutely nothing from that document. That's shocking that I haven't used anything yet. So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to go ahead and have to render that later then. Okay, in the meantime... No, can I play you guys a little bit of what the review's looking like? Do you guys want to see kind of how it's going to look? I mean, might as well. Might as well just show you guys a little bit of what it's going to entail. Because I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me know. But we'll see what this all entails here. This is kind of how it's going to look so far. So, just enjoy.
Nearly 3 years have passed since the events of Attack of the Clones. Well, with all that went down in the Clone Wars, it feels like 5, as the Republic, with the help of the Jedi, take on Count Dooku, played again by Christopher Lee, and the Separatist armies. With the new threat rising, the Jedi Council sends Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, played once again by Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, to aid the captured Chancellor Palpatine, played again by Ian McEwan, as Anakin feels he was ready to be promoted to the Jedi Master. Unfortunately, the Jedi Council refuses such a reward.
What?
This is due to the growing fears that only now the Jedi realize the Sith Lord Darth Sidious might be right under their nose.
I'm actually having it where the review doesn't show the spoilers.
With the deep controls of the Republic. And when Obi-Wan is sent to hunt down the Separatist General Grievous, voiced by Matthew Wood, Anakin begins to have future visions of pain and suffering coming Padme's way as she is now expecting their child. And while Master Yoda, once more played by Frank Oz, is on the planet of Kashyyyk with Chewbacca, played again by Peter Mayhew, the puppet master Darth Sidious finally reveals himself to execute Order 66, destroy the Jedi Order, and forge the Galactic Empire. All while Anakin himself succumbs to the seduction of the dark side of the Force to be reborn as the Dark Knight of the Sith, Darth Vader. So after Episode 2 left a lot of people feeling kind of empty, there was actually somewhat of a surge of interest for the next one in comparison to the last, mostly due to seeing how it would end the trilogy and connect itself to the original Star Wars. And fuck me, compared to the last two, the wait for this one felt way longer.
It really did. Anybody else screwing up in the 2000 felt Revenge of the Sith took longer? And I love this joke here.
I said patience.
Patience.
This was at the time I finally dived into the cyber world of the internet and discovered the likes of StarWars.com, which was pretty bare bones at the time despite my nostalgia for it. Back then, the internet was pretty primitive. Despite downloading videos via QuickTime or, God forbid, LiveWire,
literally every computer I had did that.
YouTube didn't even exist yet by the time Episode 3 came out. In fact, it wouldn't show itself until a few months later. At the time, I would spend the days watching trailers on websites, discovering fanfiction, laughing my ass off with websites like YTMND.com. Yeah, remember that?
Some of these I have to fix up here.
Chatting with friends on MSN, and researching movies I was looking forward to on
Again, sorry for the glitches here, guys.
Images. And that is where I discovered pre-release fan art and posters for Episode 3, which really increased my hype. Now, granted, some of these have been lost to time, with one I remember showcasing Episode 2 Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting on the side of a volcano, and most of these pieces came with what many considered the original subtitle of Episode 3, Rise of the Empire. Not only that, this was also when I first discovered fan trailers. Most were in low quality on websites like theforce.net, but some of them actually did manage to fool me that they were real trailers.
Ow! This helmet is chafing my eyebrows!
There was even
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Star Wars Episode 3 A Lost Hope, but it's a really funny spoof.
a few for Episode 2 floating around, like I mentioned last time. However, outside of subscribing to the Star Wars website's Hyperspace Club, where you could see the web documentaries for the first time during the film's production, the first major sight of Episode 3 actually came not from the teaser poster, which all the prequels had amazing teaser posters for, not even from the teaser trailer, but from the 2004 DVD release of the original Star Wars trilogy. The first time the original movies were released on a format outside of the just Laserdiscs. Granted, these were updates to the special editions with an enhanced Java, Ian McDermott's Palpatine and Empire, and Hayden's Anakin thrown in Return of the Jedi. But the fourth disc had so many amazing bonus features, including the incredible Empire of Dreams documentary, but most importantly, 3 exclusive previews for Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah, this is just sort of how it's looking, so it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about in this retrospective. Like, the first 5 minutes are just me talking about, like, what the hype was like for me on my end, and it's interesting to kind of see it all put together. But yeah, I have to go in and kind of, like, grab the, within a minute, I have to, like, get all the screen grabs for it, so that might take a hot second, actually, because there is a lot to talk about. And yeah, again, I have to kind of skim through, and it's been a while since I've, like, edited this, so a lot of this does have to get kind of fixed up, and I have to go back and kind of like fix a few things and make it look really nice because yeah, now we got something worth really interesting here. You can see how much is being worked on this one. What was this here?
Warrior moments. Something even I.
That's right. I have to get clips of my own. Yeah, there's a lot to cover with episode 3. And I'm looking forward to sharing this with you guys. I think you guys are going to have a really good time with this one. It's going to be interesting to see everybody what they think about this one compared to the other two. So, yeah, again, I'm probably going to go for another, 45 minutes, and then I'm going to call it because I'm relatively a little bit tired. But again, we're just trying to get as much as we can done in terms of just the review and getting that all. I use Pinnacle, but unfortunately, I would not recommend it now because it's essentially dead. It's a dead program. It's on its way out, honestly, and that's sad that we are reaching the end of this. Unfortunately, so we're just gonna go back in, and we're gonna go to where were we? I think I have to skip the Matthew Wood stuff here.
Matthew Wood left a great impression on the film, and while some fans also love what voice actors John DiMaggio and Richard McGorgle brought to the Clone War, impression on the film, and while some.
Now I can go back to the Clone Wars, which I can skip through here a little bit. What's here?
The final design and his incredible voice.
I have to come back to that. I gotta go to the Clone Wars. I'm really gonna have a great time watching this. I'm not gonna take as much time. Thank you so much. Honestly, really appreciate it. Honest to God, I really appreciate it, man. Because yeah, this was underestimated how big this was gonna be for me, and I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me in terms of just having patience. That has been my biggest thing. I hope everybody has patience for this, because this is a lot. This is a huge undertaking for me.
And while some fans also love.
So I'm just going to go ahead and grab another take here that I really like from the show, which is, where is it? There we go. I'll grab the actors later. I love bears. I picked the bear, and it was the best decision of my life. Love you, honey bear.
On the film, and while some fans also love what voice actors John DiMaggio and Richard McGorgle brought to the Clone Wars,
we're getting there.
Wood is my personal favorite, given he's the most consistent. No, I'm not the biggest fan of constant coughing. This was...
Okay. Where are we next with Grievous here? Yeah, it's gonna be worth it, guys. It's gonna be amazing when you guys see it all put together. Let's see here. Let's scroll up here for a sec.
Wood is my
There we go. Yeah, I hope they do too, honestly. That'd be kind of cool.
Though I'm not the biggest fan of the constant coughing.
Let's see here. There we go.
Coughing.
No, guys.
There we go. Alright. Honey Bear's watching. I see you, Bear. We all see you. Love you.
Though I'm not the biggest fan of the constant coughing.
No, guys.
This was actually Lucas doing a cough, given he was suffering a bit of a cold at the time, and they decided to make it part of the character. Not to mention explain.
Let's see here.
And they decided to make it part of the character. Not to mention explaining it in Tarkovsky's full world. Grievous to this day.
There's some stuff they'll definitely have to come back and like skip out on. John DeBot's Godzilla 94 I still want to see. I want to see all three of those adapted, either in comic book form or something. Let's see. Alright, we're getting there, guys.
Not to mention explaining it in Tarkovsky. Not to mention explaining it in Tarkovsky's full words. Full words.
Slight cuts actually help here.
Tarkovsky's full words. Full words. Greatness to this day is one of the most.
We're getting there. Okay.
Grievous to this day is one of the most loved villains.
Yeah, that's how I want to do the spider thing right there. That's what I want to do. Okay.
One spider.
There we go.
One spider. Well, it would.
Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. Again, I too want 96 still adapted. It's been 30 years. Maybe I should do a follow-up video. Maybe I should do like Con 96. 30 years later, we still haven't gotten anything. Oh, how was that, Spider-Miss?
One of the most loved villains in Star Wars, and left a great impression on audiences and fans.
Here we go.
One of the most loved villains in Star Wars, and left a great impression on audiences and fans.
Should just go kind of throw over. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that here. Let's do that. There we go. Sounds good. I'm actually really excited for that. Sounds good. Really good.
In Star Wars, and left a great impression on audiences and fans. Despite, like much other villains in this trilogy, feel like you.
Let's see here. Happy Smogmas? Okay. Smogist? Oh, okay. No worries, Huey. Glad you could drop in.
Audiences and fans. Despite, like much other villains in this trilogy, feel like. Trilogy feel like needing more with a premature death.
Alright, here we go. Let's get that. Let's get Reeves' death in there.
trilogy feel like needing more with a premature death.
Smog is basically an art challenge. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that before. Honeybear might be interested in that. Challenge accepted. Art contest. Dragons.
Death.
I believe that Hayden Christensen will be perfect. Oh, that'd be cool, actually, Jay. He'd be a great Red Hood.
So uncivilized.
But this movie is called Revenge of the Sith. Grievous to this day is one of the most loved villains in Star Wars, and left a great impression on audiences and fans. Despite, like much other villains in this trilogy, feel like needing more with a premature death.
So uncivilized.
But this
Okay. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty stuff.
But this movie is called Revenge of the Sith for a reason, and it's not for the Return of Dark. But this movie is called Revenge of the Sith for a reason, and it's not for the Return of Darth Vader, Count Dooku, nor the...
Alright, you know what? Let's see here.
But this movie is called Revenge of the Sith for a reason, and
Oh, we're getting to the nitty-gritty. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on Palpatine, and then when that's done, we're gonna call it a night. But yeah, this is where we get into the nitty-gritty, guys. So just let's do this. Let's do this. This is where we get pretty good. Let's see here.
and it's not for the Return of Darth Vader, Count Dooku, nor...
Let's see here. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Count Dooku.
Right place to cut here. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's cut. Right about there.
Counting to more the villains as a whole, or even
Okay, here we go. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're getting to the good stuff. The grind, the best part of the movie. I just have to find the right pieces to use here, so just give me a second. We're doing really good right now. Really skim through the film here. Should be some there here. Here we go.
counting to nor the villains as a whole, or even for the rise of the Empire. Nor the villains as a whole, or even for the rise.
Okay.
Or even for the rise of the Empire.
There we go. There we go.
Or even for the rise of the Empire. But it's called Revenge of the Sith for one reason only. It's the revenge.
Now we're getting somewhere. How's everybody holding up? Sorry it's taking a little bit. Yeah, we're really kind of putting on the heels here. We're gonna try to get through Darth Sidious for the last half hour.
It's called Revenge of the Sith for one reason only. It's the revenge of Darth Sidious, aka Chancellor. Sidious, aka
Alright, here we go. There's one shot I love that I want to use here that really shows it's right out of Return of the Jedi.
Chancellor Palpatine, aka Chancellor Palpatine, aka...
No, I'm not feeling that. Let's try again. I'm feeling that at all. Let's try this again. You just gotta find the right clip, you know? Like the exact right clip here. Oh, I know a good transition. I know how to make this work. I know how to make this work, guys. I got this.
Chancellor Palpatine.
I know how to make this work. I got this.
AKA Chancellor Palpatine, AKA the fucking Emperor. At what?
Here we go. There we go.
Hey, the fucking Emperor. At long last, the transformation. Chancellor Palpatine, aka the fucking Emperor. At long last, the transformation is complete as the Phantom.
Here we go. Here we go. Now, what are you gonna call? Someone else, exactly. Oh, we're on a roll, guys.
At long last, the transformation is complete as the Phantom Menace himself event.
Okay. Exactly my thoughts on that.
Is complete as the Phantom Menace himself avenges the Lord Sith to take control of the galaxy.
Yeah, Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. We are moving at a good pace here, folks. Also, Lucky Berry, you got Taco Bell? That's awesome. I want some. Dang.
4 set to take control of the galaxy, and all of that is credited to.
Hey, here we go. Huge thank you, Super Chat, to Super Michael 98. Really appreciate that Super Chat. Watch Don't Feel the Animals by Raka Raka. Alright, if this isn't copyrighted and there's not too much community guidelines bullshit, we will answer your request. Let's go check this out. Don't feed the animals. By the way, guys, if you want me to react to something, please shoot us a Super Chat. Animals, Raka Raka. Hopefully there is no copyright on here. Oh, this is like, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. This shouldn't be too bad. I'm a little concerned, but let's give it a try. Huge thank you, Super Michael, for that Super Chat. So we're going to go watch that right now. Really do appreciate it on your end. But let's take a look at this. I'm just going to pull up, let's see, share screen. Don't feed the animals on YouTube. Okay, can you guys see this? You guys see that? I'm bringing it up to full screen here. See that? Okay. Let's see what this is all about. Let's give it a watch. Hopefully there is no issues. I will pause in between to hopefully you get past copyright. Let's do this.
Speed race to Remy.
Oh, this is a good Zoe spot.
Throw the fuck out of it.
Loki, I love Raka Raka. They're really funny and they're just so extreme. Like, they're like incredibly insane. Some of the best stunt guys. I'm so bummed they're not doing the Street Fighter movie. Like, they were supposed to direct that, but they bounced out for some reason.
Go hard! Go hard!
Looks like they're about to do some crocodile hunter-based stuff.
Shit house! Oh no, that's bogged bad.
That's not good.
Yeah, well done, Remy.
Just need to get everyone, dig around the tires and push it.
I always like these guys.
You bring Aaron's
So they're screwed.
car?
Could you bring Aaron's car?
We're bogged.
We're good now, baby.
Yeah,
I
dude,
really
literally,
don't
they're
know
gonna
where
be like
this
an
is
hour.
going.
Should we go for a walk?
I'm scared to know where this is going. I'm very scared.
Oh no, there's a sign.
If it says that, then don't fucking do it. It's simple as that. Oh no.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck? It's one of the crows from Dumbo. Run! I'm scared. Oh god. Oh.
Feeding the
Loki, I have seen seagulls in California, which are almost that big. They're terrifying.
birds.
Oh no. Don't get the bird flu. Ah! Oh god! Oh god!
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Oh god! Look out for Mr. Stork! What the fuck? Why is there an elephant? What?
Car!
Where is this going? You fucking elephant.
Fuck.
Oh god! Oh no! Bear, no! Oh my god, it's some bullshit! Oh my god! He's in a furry convention, right? Oh no! What? Holy shit! What the fuck is this? Oh my god! They said don't feed the animals! Like, don't do it! Okay. That's really funny. I really like that. Wow. I'm gonna have to oh my god. That's funny. Huge thank you to Super Michael for that. That really helps the channel out. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I'm in tears. That was funny. Huge thank you. Like, that's awesome. I love Raka Raka. Anything they do is honestly absolutely hilarious. With that said, guys, if you guys want to get us to watch something, just send us a super chat. With that said, we're going to get back on to Star Wars and continue where we were. That was funny, though. Huge thank you to Super Michael for that. Really appreciate it, man. Let's get back to it. That was funny. It was a good break. It was a good break from like all the action we're doing here with Friends of the Seth. No, I won't forget. Share screen. Let's do that. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Why is it not showing the thing here? Share screen. Chemical. Share. Okay, hang on. I just got to reset for a sec. Oh. Here? Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. Let's see if that worked. That was weird. Anyway, that was funny, though. That was really funny. Huge thank you to them. Huge thank you to Michael. Okay. Here we go. Now we're back. Okay. Let's continue. That was funny. Really appreciate that, Super Michael. Thank you so much. Making some good money tonight, guys. It's really cool. Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's, too. I don't know why I'm saying that, but there we go. Not much, Josh. We just watched a Raka Raka video.
Sith to take control of the galaxy, and all of that is credited to Ian.
Okay. We're getting through a lot. We're gonna try to make. Let's see if we can make the half. I don't know if we can make the half-hour mark, but we'll see. We'll see what's up here. I'm just gonna go to the BTS. The behind-the-scenes roll they have for this. Find a library. There we go. Yeah, we got a couple minutes done, which is good. Let's see here. I have to go down. I have to find Becoming Sidious. That's the next bit. Thank you, everybody. Honestly, really appreciate the kind words tonight. Let's see here. Just need to find the right BTS role here. Yeah, here we go.
It's certainly good in mine.
There we go.
And all of that is credited to Ian McDiarmid in his best performance as the character.
Really is his best performance as the character. It really is his best role. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here we go.
In his best best performance as the character. This is Palpatine.
Let's see here. I'm gonna add this to it. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting there. Aaron. I have to go back and kind of up that bit there in terms of the audio. Let's see here.
This is Palpatine's movie. He has full control of this picture and is an absolute delight. Palpatine's movie. He has full control of this picture.
Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're doing pretty good now. Oh, that would have been cool if we got a sequel, actually.
Picture and is an absolute delight to watch his evilness leak up.
Here we go. Emperor Palpatine, see a Beetleborg. Do it, Jack. Make a review. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do you picture Revenge of the Sith as one of those movies you will leave a tear in your eye? Yeah, I do, Jay-Watch. That I came out of Revenge of the Sith when it came out. I was crying. It was really, really something watching it back then. See, Dear, yeah, it made me cry watching that movie, honestly. It really did.
To watch his evilness leak off the screen. Ian is having a fucking...
Here we go.
Ian is having a fucking ball here. He is consuming so much of it, there is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even 10...
Let's see here. Oh, that's too much. Okay, hang on. Okay, don't know what that is, but alright. That. Honestly, seeing the 20th anniversary screening was also amazing. Like, it was really fun. Alright, once I finish this last part here, guys, I'm probably gonna call it a night soon. So just give me a moment.
So much of it, there is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can shoot.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna, I have to go get, I think, stuff from Legend or something kind of point out that there's, like, no more scenery left to chew in this movie. Ian McDermott's just having way too much fun with this.
There is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery. Though granted, no scenery left to chew.
Everybody is, okay, what clip should I use of Tim Curry? Three Musketeers, or should I use, Legend? I think I'm gonna use Three Musketeers. That movie I don't use much of. Let's see here. Do I have Three Musketeers? I don't have Three Musketeers, surprisingly, on here. Let me check one other area. Okay, I do have it. Okay, where's that under? Okay, I'm gonna use some Tim Curry here. I gotta use more Tim Curry in this movie, so let's just see here. Yeah, I like this line here. I might have a problem. I think that's funny. Okay, what sounds better? A minor problem, or that can be arranged with Tim Curry? I think I should. No, I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use that instead because I like that a little bit more. Let's just see here. I'm gonna go back a bit because I like that a little bit more than like that could be arranged. Yeah, here. This part I love. This part is good. I think he's literally kicking the set. I like that a little bit more. Okay, so let me get a really nice thing here. Here we go.
Shoot, not even Tim Curry can shoot this much scenery.
Yeah, here. So, he is literally chewing up the scenery.
He's consuming so much of it, there's literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery.
That can be arranged.
I know what that could be arranged. Here we go.
There's literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery.
That can be arranged.
There we go. Yeah, I am aware that Tim Curry was also Palpatine. We're actually just about to talk about that, believe it or not. So there we go.
Do this much scenery.
That can be arranged.
No scenery left to chew. Having a fucking ball here. He is consuming so much of it, there is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery.
That can be arranged.
Alright, so you know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it here for the day. I am a little bit tired, but there's a lot to work on still. But as you can see, like, we've gotten a lot done here. Let me just play back the whole Darth Sidious bit so you guys get an idea of, like, how this is all going to look all put together. And we're going to call it, I think. So let's take a look.
But this movie is called Revenge of the Sith for a reason. And it's not for the return of Darth Vader, or Count Dooku, nor the villains as a whole, or even for the rise of the Empire. But it's called Revenge of the Sith for one reason only. It's the revenge of Darth Sidious, a.k.a. Chancellor Palpatine, a.k.a. the fucking Emperor. At long last, the transformation is complete as the Phantom Menace himself avenges the old Lord of the Sith to take control of the galaxy. And all of that is credited to Ian McDiarmid in his best performance as the character. This is Palpatine's movie. He has full control of this picture and is an absolute delight to watch his evilness leak off the screen. Ian is having a fucking ball here. He is consuming so much of it, there is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery.
That can be arranged.
Alright, so that's what we're calling it, basically. I think that's where I'm going to call it a night, guys. Again, thank you all so much for joining me on this stream. This was a lot of fun. Don't know what's happening tomorrow. Maybe do, like, I'm thinking maybe another storyline live stream tomorrow would be fun. but I just want to get more Star Wars out there, just give you guys a little work in progress of what we're doing. In fact, why don't I pull up a little work in progress? I'll give you guys a little shot to take a look at, and you guys can ultimately decide what you think. I might as well show you a little bit of what we're working on, like a little preview, just to get you guys a little bit excited for what's happening with Revenge of the Sith. Let me see if I can find something that would be good to show here. So just give me a second. You know what? Let's try. I don't know if I don't know what I can show here that would be good. You know what? I'll try this one. All right, this will be an interesting one. This is just a little sneak preview of Revenge of the Sith, what we're currently working on. There's a temp track. It might be something worth checking out here, folks. So let's take a look here. All right. And we'll see what this is all about. We're going to analyze it right now, and we're going to see what this is all about, all right? So this will be like a really cool thing for you guys to take a look at. Just give it a sec, it's processing, but here's our little preview for Episode 3, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Check this out.
Fox 2, watch your 6!
Fox leader, I got one on my tail. I can't shake him.
Hold tight, Red 5! Coming in!
Thanks, Gold Leader.
I got you, buddy. Hold clear.
Yeah! Pretty damn cool, eh? Pretty damn awesome! There's your little preview, guys, just to show you guys what's in store. It's a big, epic battle. Space battle. There's a lot to happen, but there you go. I'm gonna start showing you guys the process. It is a big thing, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy Revenge of the Sith. So that's it for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, support our Patreon, all that jazz. Huge thank you to everybody who donated and sent super chats. Honey Bear, Starmaster. I think Starmaster said our Shark King. One of the other guys, I can't remember, but there's a lot of people who sent in super chats tonight. Really appreciate everybody coming in, and it's great. I'm glad to see everybody here. So till next time, hopefully tomorrow, maybe. Let's see. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and I will see you guys later on. Until next time, take it easy.